In this video, I will show you how to add the Affiliate X coupon listing block. The Affiliate X coupon listing block can be used to display details on the deals available for a product you are promoting, and the Activate Deal button can be linked to the respective product page so that the customers can seal the deal. This is the demo page and here are the variation of the layouts. Let's see how we can achieve one of these on our page or post. On a page or post editor, click on Add Block icon, look out for Affiliate X coupon listing block and click on it. Alternatively, you can also search for the block from the search bar. And here is our block. I have also opened the same post in the new tab here so that we will be able to see the differences in the end. Let's go back to our post. When you select the block, all of the block settings for Affiliate X coupon listing block will be displayed. But before we dive into these settings, let's add some content first. Let's start by uploading the image. Click on Upload Image. Then select the image of your choice. Click on Select. Now let's add in the title. Then you can add in the content or description here. Now let's move on to the block settings. First is the general settings. You can select the background type as solid color or gradient. You can also change the background color from here. Then from space settings, you can assign margin and padding values for the coupon listing block. Now apart from these settings, the settings for the Affiliate X single coupon block and Affiliate X button block are also provided. To display the single coupon block settings, you have to select the coupon first by clicking anywhere inside the coupon. And here are the settings for Affiliate X single coupon block. I have created a separate in-depth video tutorial on Affiliate X single coupon block where I have also explained in detail about all of these settings here. So make sure you check that video out. You can click on the eye icon above or you will find the link to the video in the description box below. For this video, I will briefly go through the settings from here. First is the layout settings. From here, you can select the layout from 3 of these options. You can go with layout 1, layout number 2, or layout number 3. Let's go with layout number 3. Then from ribbon settings, you can enable or you can disable the ribbon. I'm going to enable the ribbon. Then you can also select the ribbon layout from 1 or 2. Let's go with ribbon number 1. Then you can also edit the ribbon text from here. Next, you can also enable or disable the tag. You can disable it or enable it back on. Then you can edit the default tag text from here. Next is the general settings. You have a bunch of options here. You can disable or enable the button. You can enable to show the deal validity. Then you can select the alignment for your deal validity. Let's go with the default alignment. You can disable or enable the product image, as well as select the image alignment, image width, and image source. Then you can also select the box shadow. Next is the title settings. This option allows you to configure the title. You can disable or enable the title. You can change the product title from here, select the product heading tag, and select the title alignment. Then under description settings, you will be able to disable or enable the description. You can select the content type as paragraph, like how it is showing right now, or you can select list. If you select your content type as list, then you will be able to add the description in a list. Then you can select the list type as unordered or ordered. If you select unordered list, you can select from the range of list icons that you can select. So instead of the default icon, you can go with any icon of your choice. Let's go with this icon. Then you can also select the content alignment from left, center or right. Let's select the content alignment as left, and I will also set the title alignment as left. Then you have the pricing settings. You can enable the pricing setting to display the price here. From under rating settings, you will be able to disable or enable the rating. You can select the rating style from 3 different options here. You can either go with the default star rating, you can select circle rating, or you can select a score box rating, which will display the rating in a score box style. You can change the rating content from here. You can increase or you can decrease the value. Then you can also edit the rating content from excellent to anything else that you wish to. You simply have to remove the content that is already here, then type in or add the content of your choice. To set the border for your blog, click on border settings, click here, then you can select the border style from here. Let's go with the 3rd option. Now you have to select the color. After which, the border will be applied. You can also set the border width. So instead of 1, if you want to add in a different value, like 5 for example, you can add in the value here. Then you have to click on the lock icon, which will apply the same value across all directions, and that is what will be reflected on your coupon block. You can also add in the border radius following the same process. Adding the border radius helps you to achieve a slightly rounded border. Next is the colors option. With the help of colors, you can choose color for the different block elements and also configure the background for the block. To demonstrate the option, I will change the tag text color. So from here, I will set the text color as white and the background color as green, and you will see the changes here. Then to select the background color, you can select the background type as solid color or gradient. If you choose to go with solid color, you can select the background color from here. You have to click here, then you can go for the color of your choice. Okay, let's go with this a light red color. Lastly, I will also darken this validity text color. So instead of light gray, I want to select black, and the changes will be shown here. Next is the typography. This setting allows you to configure font setting for different block elements. You will be able to select a different font family. You can select from the list of available options here. You will be able to select the font style. Then you will be able to set the font size, line height, and letter spacing. For example, if I want to increase the font size of the title, then from under title typography, I will have to increase the font size. Let's set the font size as 30, and similarly, I will also increase the font size for the content. So I will go to content typography, and instead of 18, I will set the value as 20. This looks fine now. You can follow the same process to change the typography for the rest of the elements. Now, if you click on the button, it will display the settings for the Affiliate X button block. With the help of these settings, you can easily customize the button block. I have made an in-depth video tutorial on Affiliate X button block where I have also explained all of these settings in detail. You can click on the eye icon above, or you can also find the link in the description box below to that video. So from here, you can select the layout for the button. You can go with the default button, or you can go for the price button. Then you can also select the price tag position. Let's go with the default button. From under button settings, you will be able to link this Activate Deal button to the respective product page by adding the link to the product page inside of this box. For now, I have added the link to our website, craftplugins.com. We would highly recommend you to enable these two options if you are redirecting to an affiliate link. Then you have other options like setting the button border, border radius, button size with alignment, and adding the box shadow to your button. To change the color of the button, you have to go to Colors. Then you can select the text color. You can set the background type from solid or gradient. Then you can also set the background color. Click here, then you can select the color of your choice. You can set or adjust the tone, which will enable the changes for the button. If you want to change the hover color, which is now set as blue, you can do that from here. Let's set it as light gray. Then from under typography, you will be able to select the font family, set the font style, as well as change the font size, line height, and letter spacing for your button block. I will increase the font size a little bit, so instead of 16, let's set it as 24 or maybe just 22. You can also directly add in the value from here. After you have made all of the changes, click on Update. Now let's go back to the same post that we had opened in the beginning. Give it a refresh. And here is your Affiliate X coupon listing block. If there are any questions, if you did not understand anything, please do let me know in the comments section below, or even better, you can directly reach out to our support team. I have added the link to creating support ticket in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in our next video.